Hello, wherever and whenever you are, and welcome back. It's been a while, but we are back here in the frozen north, deep into the tundra, out beyond the outer limits of 10 towns. The winds are blowing, the blizzards are blustering, the beasties are prowling, and the mysteries and secrets are waiting to be found by our brave adventurers as they delve deeper into the mysteries and adventure that is Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden. We had a week off last week, and as I get all the patches out of the way, cheers, good to see everyone. A massive welcome back to my players. It's been a long time for Shadov, and a little while for Soyala, Tuln and Mame, but it is fantastic to have you all back here. And before I forget, let me do one more thing and just finish off this overlay, as we have some Shadov art for you good people. Boop, there he is. Look at him, majestic. Rah. Majestic as chases in real life. Look at that. Okay, with his fantastic bastet armor. Our Vengeance Paladin. Hey, Scarlet! Gasp indeed, yes. Gasps Shadov in chat. Okay, so yes, the fantastic Emma City Art did our portraits for this campaign and has done a wonderful job with Shadov. Let me do a quick shout out here. Rime of the Frostmaiden Art. Boom. I got it first time. Okay, do head on over to Emma City Arts on Twitter. Give them a follow, and if you can find them with their commissions open, jump in and get yourself some of this beautiful art. They did the work for Icewind Dale, Frostmaiden, and also our Barovia and Beyond new Ravenloft campaign as well. So, do jump in there, and I'm sorry, Shadov, you do not get to cover Sarah all session. There she is. Hello. Still there. Good. So I'll go off and get a cup of tea then. No, she's still with us. Okay, so there we go. Let me get you suitably looming. There we go. Yeesh. Okay, there we have our final piece of art. We have a complete overlay. It is done. And we are coming at you today not only with a full set of art, but also with the lovely, kind, generous sponsorship of our good friends over there in Brazil, CZRPG. I saw them in chat earlier. Good evening, good morning, I guess, to you, sir. And thank you so much for sponsoring us during this rather special period. Boom, thank you, Streamlabs. Very timely. In chat there, you can see, check out CZRPG's amazing Kickstarter, which is live right now. Fantastic, versatile encounters, and even just on the top page, without any backing or anything needed at all, a fantastic freebie, a trial PDF, a massive trial PDF of the amazing work that they're doing at CZRPG. These encounters are good just as a one-off. You can do as one-shots. You can drop them into your existing campaigns, as we like to do with CZ's work, or you can put them all together. They tie together into a nice sandboxy campaign, and they are truly fantastic. Head on over there. You're guaranteed to get it. It's already funded in like 6 hours, I think. Super popular stuff. Jump in there, get them at whatever level you would like. There is a link right there that lets them know you came from us. Spread that love as the epic music Sirenscape comes rolling through. Thank you, Sirenscape. And we are very happy to be sponsored by them during this Kickstarter. And as part of that sponsorship, we have a fantastic chance for all of you lovely people out there in chat already. CZRPG has very generously donated a huge bundle of their previous work. Encounter bundles for Ravenloft, Candlekeep, the Tyranny of Dragons, Avernus, Icewind Dale, Encounters with the Dark Powers. So many amazing things. I think 11 different products. Well worth a huge bunch of money over on the DM's Guild there. So please do not miss your chance to win as I get this giveaway started. Once it pops up there, yes, thank you, ZZ, so much. As I give you that chance there, it will pop up in chat when it has opened properly. Let me get my iPad up here and working. And then you can have your chance to win. We'll be drawing at the end of the session, but do not worry if you can't stick around. We understand those kind of schedules and that kind of busy stuff going on. So we'll be in touch in your Twitch whispers, give you the chance to collect your grand prize. As I come over here, excuse me, let me come over here, giveaways. Get away now, please. Come here. Giveaways. Okay, so, sorry everyone, just get this up and ready. I should have had this open already, sorry, excuse me. Boop. Start the giveaway. Incoming. And go! There it is, in chats. Okay, please, exclamation mark, enter who will be the first. Jump in there. I hope all of the best of luck to all of you. We would love it to go to all of you. Hey, Patch. Very slick, very fast work there. So yes, everyone, please, exclamation enter to have your chance to win the fabulous stuff from CZRPG. And no, always great to work with you too, mate. You too. Now, speaking of wonderful people in the D&D TTRPG sphere, let us also do a massive shout out to the wonderful people over at Sirenscape. If you want the fantastic music and sound effects that they have, and you'll be hearing throughout the session tonight as we delve into this mysterious upside down tower in the tundra, you can head on over to sirenscape.com and give yourself a free trial and access to all of their fantastic things for 30 days. Then, if you want to continue using it at your tabletops, be they in person or spread across the planets like we are here, then you can become a Super Siren subscriber for a very reasonable price and have access to all of those things and all of the new things that they release every week. New things coming out all the time, not just for D&D, for Pathfinder, Call of Cthulhu, board games, science fiction stuff, all kinds of amazing things that you can also get access to. Fantastic. If you want to hear what's going on with them at the moment, after we finish later on tonight, you can head on over to Vicky's channel, okay, GTG Vicky, who will be giving up the rundown on the latest news for Sirenscape, and then using the tool to create an original sound set, which they will be determining with a roulette-style wheel. I wonder where they got that idea. And we will see just what is in store for those lovely people over there later on. Now, that said, speaking of music and all those kinds of nice things, let me do a massive shout out also to the wonderful people over on YouTube that we like to use in our games here. Dark Fantasy Studio, Travis Savoy, and Epic Journey, all amazing sources of music for your games and free to use in your projects. Let me do a quick shout out over here for our socials. And if you head over to our YouTube and look at any of the VODs, there are links in the information boxes there for all of the amazing channels that we like to use and all of the other sources. James's RPG art for the amazing animated art, which is lurking in the background, you can see there, and all of the other amazing things. Emma's Twitter there again, and the all the Sirenscape attribution stuff and everything going on there. Fantastic stuff to be had. Let us share it all, spread it amongst ourselves, and all have it in our games because it's all spectacular. That's it. With a pause in the music. An ominous pause in the music. Let us refresh our minds as to what happened a fortnight ago when Shadov, bundled up in furs against the cold, his first time leaving the safety and warmth of 10 towns out into the tundra, colder than he had bargained for. He bundled himself up so tight, so many layers, that he was completely removed from the game for a whole week and didn't say a word. But now that you have arrived at this mysterious tower out in the tundra, he has emerged, blinking and wiping his eyes against the blowing snows. But let us quickly remind ourselves what was going on last time. As you slumbered in your tavern rooms, your inn rooms, I should say, excuse me, in the town of East Haven, a dark, shadowy figure working in the name of Bregan Death, one Prudence Tarkwald, slipped up to the second floor through the window and into the room of our adventurers, seeking to assassinate them and make them pay for whatever it was they had done to Mockingbird out there in the frozen wastes. Unfortunately, they picked the room of Tuln, who does not need to sleep, and were immediately spotted and busted in their efforts to try and sneak in here and get a rather nasty attack here. So, combat was joined, and Soyala and Mami quickly were awoken and came out of their rooms as well. Shadow was a deep sleeper. And they came busting out into the corridor, and magics were employed, and Soyala, casting Hold Person and Calm Emotions, managed to get control of the situation very deftly. And they had a good old heart-to-heart with our new friend from Bregan Death, Prudence, and they convinced her to disappear. Maybe head off to the Verbeeg's cave up in the forest near Goodmead. And she left to do just that and hide away from those vengeful drow elf mercenaries. You also decided to leave town earlier than expected and slipped through to the kennels, getting your dogs, loading up your sleds with the gear that you needed, meeting your guides, and all dashing off into the darkness and off to the east, off towards the Ragged Glacier to find this ruined tower where Mame's colleagues from Luskan University were said to be holed up. Now, as you travelled through the tundra on those dog sleds, you encountered some rather unfriendly Goliaths, but not in a violent way. They just weren't wanting to give anyone the time of day as they trudged on their way. Your guide said they must be from Sky Tower Shelter, one of the two Goliath strongholds up in the mountains, and the less friendly of the two. But after this brief encounter with these Goliaths out in the snows, you arrived at the tower. Investigating the surface and the layout and the design, you realized a connection. Pieces of the puzzle started falling into place. And Professor Mame realized that there were connections and similarities between the ruins that they had found beneath the Yeti cave, where they'd taken shelter after getting lost in the mountains. Also, with the cave paintings they found in the Verbeeg's lair near Goodmead. And then the tower itself here in front of them. That's when it was that Mame realized that this was of Netheril's construction. That ancient magic-using civilization that plied the skies in massive flying cities, that is, until some catastrophe to the weave itself, the source of magic throughout Faerun and the material plane, something dreadful happened and the connections were lost, and the floating cities came crashing down out of the sky and were destroyed, apart from those which fled to other planes. Now, it has been told that there are remains of these Netherese cities lying about hidden throughout the world where they crashed down from the skies, and Mame is very excited at the possibility of having discovered where one of these crashed cities may lie. During their investigations, they also found a steep, handmade, slippery tunnel leading down to the interior of the tower, and it was slowly lowering themselves into the depths, down into the ice, towards the interior of the tower, which is where we left our friends last time. Now, let us change things up here a bit. Before we arrive at the bottom of this slope and what awaits you, let us catch up with all of you, lovely people. Going from left to right, as I see it. Who are you? Who are you playing? And where are they at right now? Shadov.
I am Shadov. I have emerged from a very deep sleep. Maybe I caught something all this winter season, and I'm not so used to it. But I am back.
No drow hibernated.
Ready. Yeah, it's rough,
new lore for the Lowen drow.
I'm a different kind of trial, but I am acclimated, I feel, maybe put some more furs on next time. Ready to go. Got a new look. It's feeling
Indeed.
good.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah.
So good, so
It's
good.
cool.
Okay, yeah, I love the armor. It's so cool. Okay, thank you. Soyala, please.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I play Soyala, the light cleric Tabaxi. And yeah, I'm feeling, I guess, awestruck a bit by this structure, from the outside at least. And I'm anticipating the meeting of Mame's professor friends, hoping that everything's going well. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Sorry, Tom. I don't mean to get distracted, but I just realized if I do this, then my hair's even more epic. Oh.
It's a big old.
Oh. Okay, sorry.
You know, in the 80s, they thought the pompadour was the real thing. But what they really need to go is for like the unicorn spike.
Sorry, Tom. Please, your good self.
Yeah. So I'm Josh. I'm playing Toln today. For those that don't remember, Toln is the brewmaster that's a robot now and can't drink. Anyway, he's pretty excited to explore this long forgotten arcane tower with a clearly constructed entrance that is not conspicuous in any manner. Anyway, let's just get on with it.
Indeed. Thank you. And last but certainly not least, Professor.
Hello, I'm Sabrina. I play Mame the Gloomstalker Gallus sorry, it's been a while. Gloomstalker Gallus Ranger. And Mame is a professor at Luskin University who came to 10 Towns for, studies, and I have been separated from all my colleagues and slowly throughout this journey finding them. And now we're finally at this tower, and I'm anticipating and hopeful, but also frightened at the thought of what could happen, what's happened to them throughout this entire time they've been here.
Indeed.
So.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the leader of your expedition, one Professor Molossus Thornfinger, and colleagues. All right. Thank you. Now, let me crank the volume a bit here so we get this nice ambiance for you fine people back home. How are our levels doing, Patch? We all good? Now, you, as I said, carefully lower yourselves down. Were you using rope to climb down here?
Yeah, I think that's what we had said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
everyone
used the pick, and then
piton. Was it a piton?
Piton.
Yeah, piton.
And we both had rope, and so it's like 100 feet of rope, I think, if we tie it together.
I think a few people had the access to rope. Right, it was definitely something that you thought you would potentially need as you were coming out here. So it's one of the things you would have got yourselves sorted.
What self-respecting adventurer does not carry rope is really
indeed. Okay, I'm just trying to see how long this tunnel is. In the map that I have that you do not have eyes on just yet, it is a little bit of a spiral down, but yes, I think using the pitons and the rope that's available to you, you are able to safely descend down. And Tol, you definitely need to look after those pitons, because without that climbing gear, it would be very, very difficult to get back out of here. Okay. Now, as you carefully descend into the depths, we bring you over to the map proper. Now with the Shadove token as well.
Ooh.
Sorry, Abram. Not much to see just yet.
It's quite dark.
That's Oral's fault. Okay, let's get that there. So there's the exterior of the tower, and then the tunnel down. Now, you emerge at the other end of this gently arcing, curving, slippery tunnel, and it opens into an upside-down room, confirming how things looked from the outside, the contents of which are coated in frost. Across from the tunnel is a wooden door that's flush with the ceiling, which used to be the floor. The door is ajar, and flanking it are two identical stone statues that hang down like stalactites. Across from the statues are sconces with upside-down flames burning in them.
Everything checked out until that moment.
Yep. They're like lit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean.
All right.
I know.
Upside down flames?
Oh, where am I? They're...
just around the corner.
Okay.
As in, the flames would be right side up were the building not on its ceiling.
Indeed.
However, since it is on its ceiling, the flames are sinking instead of rising.
Indeed. So do you think there may be something slightly magical about these flames? The fact that they're still burning, and they're upside down.
Toln says as much. You know, I expect that's not a natural flame, so we should, you know.
Indeed. Shadove, can you just confirm you've got control of your token? Use the cursor keys to have a little shift around there. Yeah, cool. Excellent. Okay. Everybody, do-si-do. Okay, now. As... Who crushed Shadove? Get back in here. It's gone outside.
Shadove crushed himself. I have not.
I thought you had squished him. But no, he ran outside. Okay, so the statues merge seamlessly into the floor. So they're clearly created using the same strange magics that created the exterior of this tower, Mame. And just a quick reminder, as we proceed, everyone has advantage, thanks to our lovely chat. And their desire for you all to survive.
I don't know why they would want that.
I think our desire to lie.
Sketched of force. Okay. So, yes, they... you kind of like skew your head to get a better look at the statues, and they depict a long-faced human dressed in wizard's robes and clutching a staff. Although it is part of the stonework. Count von Zarevich, always a pleasure. Sorry, excuse me. Chase, you're relatively new to the channel. Whenever I shout something very, very unrelated like that, it's our chat. It's like, this isn't Curse of Strahd. What's going on?
Count von Zarevich. It's never a pleasure. There's a whole campaign about that.
About just how it's not a pleasure. So, what would you like to do?
I have a character, me, Sabrina. I'm just like, this reminds me of that episode of Fairy Tale. If y'all have seen Fairy Tale with... No? Alright.
That's one of my deficiencies, okay. I'm afraid.
Never mind, because they had like a castle like this in one of the fights, and never mind, I'll stop talking.
Geek good.
Time
Good.
But yeah, I'm just
Usually, if you're talking about anime, I'll be right there with you, but not this time. I don't know how to do a fairy tale.
Okay. So, let's continue. Mame, change. Okay.
How far off is the door from where we're at, though? Because I know it's flush with what's now our ceiling, but what is the distance to our ground?
Good question. It's climbable.
Yeah, but like, how far?
All the rooms and passageways are 12 feet high, with flat ceilings and floors, unless stated otherwise. The doorways are 8 feet high and arched, which, being upside down, turns them into a concave 4 foot high barrier that must be surmounted. So there's like a 4 foot wall with the arch of the door coming down towards you, in front of you.
Can I get a? Oh wait, I was about to say I'm only 4 foot 1, 4 foot 2. I'm like, can I get a boost? But then I remember I have wing flap.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'm good.
We have the means. Okay.
We have the technology.
So,
can't you just boost yourself up? There's not a thing you can do.
I have these, and I just point at my arms, which is my wing. So I think I'm good unless I fail.
Well, let me just let me take care of this part. I'll mage hand the door.
Okay. Yeah, it's not frozen shut or off kilter on its hinges or anything, so that works. What does your mage hand look like? Sorry, I have to get the flavor of spells.
That's a good question. I imagine it's from his shoulder aperture. He kind of gestures, and a kind of ethereal hand reaches out, farther than you would think, and you hear a click from the door. You can kind of see the hand, but you have to really focus on this to see where it is, because it's manipulation of arcane energy.
Totally.
Yeah, I think that's got to be it.
As your mage hand does its work, the door opens, and peering over the top of the door, you see a corridor beyond, which everyone at home gets a clear view of because Shadove has ridiculous night vision.
What do you see? I don't see anything.
It's more or less a corridor. I cast Detect Magic?
Does anyone not have night vision?
Night vision. I think everybody does.
Right?
Woo!
I got it.
Yeah.
We can all see.
Yeah, cats and chickens have it.
Well,
maybe.
I got it from becoming the going dark side chicken Gloomstalker Ranger.
Oh, what?
Yeah, dark side chicken.
All right. So that's a bonus.
Oops, I should have. Didn't mean to grab you there.
Not quite the Rouge, but.
Okay.
And I gave it to Mockingbird by giving him some glasses.
Shadove, where are you going? Come back here.
Where my
I just gotta explore, I've been cooped up in that blanket for so long.
Just a moment. You shouldn't be able to do that.
Oh, you said the door was open.
That door is open, but you shouldn't have been able to go into that room above.
Oh.
Sorry, my bad. I don't
You
have
got some secret ways in?
I didn't have the walls turned on. Okay, try again.
Well, that'll do it.
Try again, just make sure it's working now.
Oh, locked door.
Okay.
I've been thwarted.
Is it? The DM turned on the walls. Right.
Ooh.
So, yes, Shadove, you do, as you see, another frost-filled corridor there, and you can see there are upside-down stairs at the end, which you can see there, and they definitely led to somewhere else, but they're completely choked with rubble and ice, and they cannot be passed.
Hold on there, Shadow. This is gonna be a tough climb. Okay, here we go. That was a lot of...
So should have caught you apparently.
I don't even have muscles anymore, but that was tough.
Your old geezer servers.
Warning
servers. Who's helping Mummy? Mummy's waiting.
I'll just like fly up when I'll just like wing flap go.
So Yalla's just determined to make sure you're not being followed.
Yeah, I'll be.
And so Yalla jump really high, like.
Oh, she can just nimbly leap over. I would imagine.
Yeah, if I could. Why can I not move my character?
I wondered why you'd been sat there for so long. Do you need to come inside? Does that help?
Yep.
There you go.
There we go. Okay.
That's the entrance was too small. All right. So yeah, Nami, that's the collapsed stairway there, and then we have doors to the north and south, as you can see.
So if they're upside down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little tricky to climb up.
Forgot about that. To the locked door, who's proficient in unlocking doors?
I got this.
I mean, I can certainly try.
Well, there's 2 doors, so both of you can have a go at it.
Well, let's take a look first. I'll try to mage hand the doors again to see if they're actually locked.
Okay.
Okay, we're going north or south?
North.
North. That's it. Let's have a look here. Doesn't... Yeah. It doesn't say... And by the way, there are these continual flame sconces in all of the rooms and corridors. By the way, so that's no bother. Okay, so yeah, that door is also open to you, Tom.
All right.
As you peer within.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not even locked.
Bro, I just tried that door. It was locked.
No, not yet.
I'm pretty sure we're wrong.
It was just closed.
Yeah, it's got the difference between locked and closed. Boop. There you go, sir. And
maybe it was rusted or something.
Shadov is doing the south at the same time. Let's do that too. Boop. Right, now, just a moment there. Just a brief moment. As you step into those rooms, Tuln, to the north, you see that this room contains shattered and jumbled equipment. Much of it near 2 heavy wooden work tables, one on its side and the other upside down, as you can see there. Lying crushed on the ground. Lots of things just tumbled down from the ceiling. What would you like to do?
I'll just take a look at this equipment, and like when you say like the workroom, like what can I get a feel of what they were making?
There's some vaguely alchemical things, but ancient.
Well, it's strange that you say alchemical, because that is literally the title of my subclass. So
that confused the hell of me. I was like, why is Shadov moving around in the dark, unable? He's like peeking out of the darkness there. I just realized I don't have you keyed to me, which is why people back home can't see through your eyes, Shadov.
Ah,
So,
well,
hang on, 2
they're
seconds,
my
please.
eyes, so.
Stand still for a second.
Oh,
Stand still. Thank you. What do we want? These. Yeah, that's all good. I think I need to do it over here. It's okay. Sorry, everybody, just bear with us 2 seconds. New toys here. The elements.
everybody
That's me.
likes new toys.
Woot woot. And this one. And if I do this. Did that work? I think that worked. Shut off. Move. Are you alive? Yeah, there we go. Now stream can see what Shadow sees.
I can see too.
There we go. Right, okay.
I could see from his point of... I could see Shadow's point of view as well. Like
From-
his...
It should be...
Yeah, because I can see that
Shadow's...
whole room down below us
Me
where
too.
Shadow's in.
Aw.
Can you see Shadow's token?
Yeah.
Yes.
And the entire room's lit up. But for Tolan, I could just peek in and I don't see him.
Yeah, wherever your line of sight is.
Right,
Yep.
I think maybe it's because it just changed it. So I think after... it should still show... I think I have exploration mode turned on, so if I... Where is it? Beyond dynamic lighting. Explorer mode. There we go. And then that'll remember where you've been for you. There we go. So yeah, that remembers where you've been, so you can see where you've been, but it's not illuminated.
I just
Cool.
refreshed and Shadow was still the same as me.
Really?
Yeah, I can see everything he sees. It's not that important, I
Yeah,
suppose.
it's fine. We'll figure it out later. Okay. No worries. Okay, so I'll just quickly jump down to Shadow.
Tolan is just looking at stuff, seeing if there's anything worth the value of it.
Okay.
Investigating.
Definitely. Now, Mame, as you glance through where Shadow leapt through into this room to the south, you are probably more interested in that direction, as it was apparently a library. And tall bookshelves affixed to the outer wall have spilled their contents onto the ceiling-turned floor. A large table lies on its side, one leg broken. A 5-foot-wide tunnel in the floor to the east leads down, which is where you're standing there, Shadow.
I was just about to ask about that.
Something busted through the floor.
Can we analyze it?
You can peer down in a moment. Yeah. Mame, what's you?
Books.
Most of the books in the library have been destroyed by time and neglect, I'm
No.
afraid. But there may be a few left behind that might interest certain characters, quote unquote. Are you going to have a search around?
Yeah.
Okay. As you search around there, you find 3 books which catch your eye. The first is called Magical Wonders of Netheril, which is, as you quickly leaf through the pages, it's a collection of interviews with Netherese archmages who discuss their studies of ancient elven magic and the creation of something called mythalars. And there are sketches of whatever these mythalar things are, and you can find out more about those if you take time to read later on. The next one is called The Mysteries of the Feyrim, which talks about telepathic funnel-shaped monsters with malevolent intellect that lurk in the Underdark. There are some very disturbing sketches of them. And the last one is called Wizards in the Hollow, which talks about the birth of the Netherese Empire, which is, quote-unquote, chronicled in this otherwise dull, plodding story about the lives of 3 Netherese wizards. Anyway, yes, there you go.
Okay. I'll ask if there's some of our party that would like to have a read of these. But all in all, I'll just be like, how strange, but still put them in my bag.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, and definitely it would give you, insights into the Netherese Empire, which should be very useful. And very, very sought after back home. Now, Tom, up in the laboratory up there, the workshop up there, mostly destroyed things, whatever reagents or anything were there have long since evaporated. But as you're searching through, a small glint does catch your eye, and you find an iron key amidst all of the rubble and detritus.
I don't think this is alchemical.
So yeah, and then there's a door in the east wall there.
Does it open?
It will, if you give it a try.
But yeah, I mage hand it.
Okey-doke.
I'm going to mage hand every door because it's outside of my reach. Just
good plan.
For the record, if I say I open it, I am opening it with mage hand.
Okay. This was definitely connected to the workshop for a reason. This room, the floor of this room is covered with shards of glass, frozen pools of spilled fluids, and the wreckage of 2 cabinets. This was clearly some kind of potion storage. As you can see, the bright colours. This map is a bit more detailed than Sunblight was.
Yes.
Did they just run out of time with Sunblight?
They must have.
I'm not sure. But anyway,
it was spite for our dear viewer Sunblighter.
I guess so.
We're gonna stand on the desk and like peer in and see like, oh, is this inactive? Wait, I'm a robot. I'm gonna go in there.
As you vault or clamber with your little legs kicking for a while over the lip of the door there, as you're inside, you get a better view, and you do see in the far corner there is a niche or a niche or a lit. No, lich.
Oh God.
What does everyone say? Niche or niche?
I say
niche. Right?
Niche.
Right?
I say niche.
Okay, good. Sorry, it's like lichen. On trees and rocks. You say lichen or lichen? Some people say lichen.
What?
Tomato.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If I hear lichen, I'm imagining like a. I'm a lich and I've been stuck in this tree for 10,000 years.
Kill me.
If you say lichen, I think like a werewolf.
Yeah, right. That's true.
Hey, either or.
El Mad Hatter. Welcome. Good name. By the way, folks, if you are not already, do give us a follow, and you can jump on over to our followers Discord, as El Mad Hatter has just done so. I will be, after we go offline, I'll be giving invites to the Discord in Twitch Whispers.
This little niche over here.
Yeah, there is a niche in the corner, as you can see there. Yes, indeed. And there is a metal chest bolted to the ceiling, closed.
We're gonna poke it for mimics.
Okay. Whatever you poke it with does not adhere to it in a promising manner.
Does the key work?
That a key from before does not, I'm afraid. I believe. Hang on, let me double check.
Mage hand it. Maybe it's not even locked.
Might not even be.
It's it's upside down.
I was gonna be like, crowbar crew, hello.
Oh no, my bad. Yes, you do have the correct key.
Oh, mage hand it up.
Okay.
And we're gonna be very careful. As we open this upside down chest.
Bolt it to the ground? Like, what the heck?
It's bolted to the floor. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's still upside
So
down.
somebody knew this was gonna happen.
So what we're gonna do? Once I realize if this is the right key, is I'm gonna take some of these collapsed
cabinets.
Storage Yeah. We're just gonna kind of push him up so that I can use it as like a step.
Okay.
And so I can hold it, so it just doesn't spill out.
Nicely done. Okay, so you're holding onto the lid.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So you unlock it. You hear a click.
And we're just gonna slowly.
Clink, 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 clink. You hear things shifting and moving as the lid pivots open.
Just as soon as I can see like what's inside, we're gonna start taking what is clearly some potions.
Indeed. You see, as you cleverly open it, there are 4 potion bottles within.
We're gonna take them out. We're gonna put them on the. I'll mage hand to keep my hand there, and then just like, all right, this one's going on the ground. All right, next one.
No worries.
Going on the ground. Be very careful with it, and then we'll inspect the potions.
Okay. Give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Because of your specialities in potions.
25.
25?
Yes, sir.
Nice. You are familiar with the contents of these bottles. They are 4 potions of resistance.
Ooh, resistance, you
and
say.
Unless you're very much mistaken, there is 1 each for acid, cold, fire, and force damage.
Acid, cold, fire, and force.
Indeed. And so that would give you resistance to that type of damage for 1 hour.
Did you say 5 potions originally?
4.
Okay.
Everyone's view back home is a mixture of everyone's views, so it's kind of a kaleidoscope of different shadows and things. Okay. So, thank you, Tom. That is what happens. And there is nothing else in the room, I'm afraid, so salvageable. Now, Shadov, as you peer down to the lower level, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Let us get you in the know. Let's see, it goes down to there. Okay. Give me a perception check as you peer down into the darkness below.
Alright. 3.
Noted. I mean, you can see, you have dark vision, and as I said, like, everything is illuminated in here. All of the rooms and things are illuminated. The people who came here ahead of you did not extinguish any of them, use the magic to do that. You see something interesting here. Let me just... So I'm just double checking something. Not as scary as it sounds, don't worry. Okay. You peer down into this room that's directly below there, and you see another couple of roughly dug tunnels again in the floor below. Sorry, one tunnel leading further down into the interior of the tower, and then there's the one in the ceiling, which is for you, and there seem to be windows in this room, which would just presumably open onto earth and ice, but what catches your attention first and foremost are the two large metal cages, inside of which there are a couple of emaciated but healthy-ish looking figures in furs, desperately gesturing at you to be quiet. Apparently I look like Robin Williams. Thank you, Clarissa. It's a nice person to be compared to.
So I found some nice potions.
Shove, what is it?
Slowly peer across the room for suspicious activity.
Everyone, excuse the medical snowmobile going by outside.
Yeah.
In the tundra.
Is it snowing already?
Okay, so should have.
Wow, I didn't. They have good social services down here.
Should help those emaciated people.
Should have. Balls in your court. You got eyes on.
Yes. It's very tiptoe. I don't know. Lower myself into this hole very slowly.
How deep is this hole?
Well, I mean, this just goes down through the floor ceiling to the room below. So it's like they were 12-foot high rooms, right?
Okay.
And keep an eye on these guys for any other hints they're doling out.
How are you clambering down? Because a 12-foot drop will injure you.
I guess it wouldn't be very quiet either.
True. Oh, damn it. Time is wrong.
All right, I'm gonna hand a rope to Tom, the heaviest of members.
Tom, are you heading over there?
You overestimate my weight, but yes, I'll head.
You're metal, right? It's gotta be,
You think?
I assume you're platinum or something heavy.
Wow.
Steel.
Very rich man.
I appreciate your faith
Very
in
dense metal.
my very thin aluminum.
You just got new plates in.
These ones, that's fair.
How much did we retrieve our rope from our climb down?
No, we did not.
Okay.
I have rope.
How much of the John, did you tell us how much of the rope we did actually need when we first climbed down?
I would say it was like a 30-foot drop down. So
just one.
Oh, okay. So only
Okay.
one. Okay.
So Tolan's, so I still have mine, so we didn't need it.
Yep.
Okay, so Tolan's out of rope. I have rope.
Yep, and of course I do, and I'm pretty sure Chase does as well.
Okay, so we.
Or Shadow, sorry.
We've all got the ropes. So let's go. Into the hole.
I will also help support the rope. I will hold on.
Me as well, from behind, just like three really short people, a robot, a cat, and a chicken holding the rope.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's like the giant turnip. Just like holding on to each other. Little mouse on the end.
Alright, so yeah, I'll tie it around my waist and I'll scream if anything goes crazy, guys. This is all whispered, of course.
No problem. Yeah, stage whispers, please, for people at home. That's a-okay.
And so they'll slowly lower me down into the hole.
All right.
12 feet.
All right, don't die, new guy.
Yeah, you think as long as the rope's there and being held onto, you could just climb down the rope. You don't need to be lowered. It's okay.
Well, I want to keep my hands free because I gotta cut something, you know.
Fair. Fair. All right. Okay. Oh, the real Jess, thank you. These follows, thank you, everybody. Yes. Good luck, everybody. Do enjoy, and I hope you can win the fabulous giveaway today. Now, you slowly kind of spin around. You kind of like shift yourself around in the air as you kind of spiral away and lose sight of the people in these cages for a moment. But you do see the rest of the room there, and yes, as I said, there's that roughly dug tunnel that goes down into the floor, and clearly leads to a different area. And then, as I said, narrow windows along the bowed outer wall afford you a glimpse of the earth into which the structure impaled itself. Hey, Charlie. So.
Detect magic.
Sure. Go for it. What's the radius on that?
Diameter is 10. Oh wait, what's D 10 minutes?
It's 30 feet, John.
Thank you.
Okay, let me bring everyone over here so they can see what our friend Shadow sees. So, yeah, as you slowly descend into the space, the prisoners in these cages look hopeful.
Okay.
But they still are frantically gesturing to be quiet and at the hole in the floor.
To answer your question, it's D 10 minutes, is duration 10 minutes.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Josh.
Do I detect any magics?
Around immediately. Let me just quickly look for you here.
There are some upside down burning lamps.
Definitely. Yes. Definitely.
I imagine those are far more than 30 feet at this point.
They are everywhere.
Mm-hmm. To your northwest, Shadow, through the wall, right? Does it, or does full cover block it?
Oh,
Is it just within the room?
The spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, or a thin sheet of lead.
Yeah. I'd say that the walls here are probably too thick to scan through the walls. But I mean, it stays up for a while, so you can move around and explore. As you can see doors leading out of the place clearly.
Yeah, 1 foot thick stone walls would do it.
Yeah. So you are there, my friend.
okay. And they were pointing down?
They're pointing down to that hole, to the left of you there, which goes further below.
So we don't want to go further.
But they're just being, gesturing to be cautious in that direction.
Okay, you guys, let's tie the rope to the door. It seems sturdy.
Does it seem sturdy?
Fairly.
I don't know. Is that quiet? Am I gonna alert the doom snake in this room or something? I don't know. That's a big hole. What if there's spiders? Like, Jesus.
There's nothing else obvious to tie it off to, right?
In the room where you guys are, I mean, there's the table.
That's not heavy enough.
If I fly up, I could tie it to the light, like
one of the sconces. Yep, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. I'll quietly grab the end of the rope.
Okay.
I guess.
As you get close to do that, you realise there's no heat coming off these flames. It's just light.
That's unfortunate.
That's magic.
It's a kind of magic. Now,
I'll just tie it up there.
Simple DM. Thank you very much. Okay, so yes, that is tied, and the rest of you clamber down.
Yep.
Who's going next?
I'll go next.
Okay,
I'm out of the way.
no problem.
I can't move myself over.
I know I've done it. There you go. Go. Oh. There you go.
I'll take a look at the cages, since I am proficient in thieves' tools.
Who's next?
I guess Soyala, since she was holding the rope before me.
Okay. So move yourself over there, Tom, out the way.
Okay. Nope, wrong one.
There's a Siona. And you see the expression on the faces of these people gets more and more optimistic as more of you appear. And you show that yourself, there's greater numbers. And Mummy?
Yeah, I'll come down.
We were walking single file.
And Mame just slow file?
Yeah, I just like you just need me like gliding down like we.
So you're gonna untie the rope?
Yeah, just make sure you don't
No.
go down the second one.
Yeah, I'm
Just,
sure.
no.
You just see like gliding down, like what's happening?
Just quick scramble at the edge of the hole. No. Boom. Okay.
Keeping that rope there, then.
Mame. As you appear, an urgent whisper comes from the cages. Professor! Professor!
Oh my god!
And you see Molossus Thornfinger and colleagues. Do we have names?
Not yet. I should have done that before this, but
they're here. But yes, there are 3 of them.
So
I'm going.
Stormfinger plus them, or altogether 3.
There are 3 of them altogether. Yes.
Okay.
So yeah. Sorry.
I know that everybody was trying to be quiet, so I'm gonna just point my finger to my mouth and then point to the head, to my head,
yeah.
like.
Oh yes. Helpful.
Space slug activate.
Slug. You just like see me put out of my pocket, just like put a slug on my head. I'm ready.
I am prepared. Okay. What are you doing here?
I'm here to help. Wait, did I use my... Can I use my slug that way?
It's up to you. Double check.
Equipment. My slug, which is a helm of telepathy. It is detect thoughts. I can just use detect thoughts and suggestion with 1 charge. I can't really communicate with them.
Oh, okay, darn.
Good
so
try.
I'll just take the slug off like nothing happened and go over to them.
Can you not do a telepathic message with that?
Because it says that I can only use detect thoughts and suggestion.
Okay. Yeah, I thought there was a messaging component to it, but...
Me too. Like,
Knowing their thinking is probably a good idea. Like, why are we scared or whatever?
You just ask. I mean, I think Mame trusts them enough.
And I'm like, I mean, I heard rumors that, like, you're here, and I came to help you, rescue you guys if you needed help. Why are you in cages?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Mummy. You use an action to cast Detect Thoughts, and then whilst you have that spell active, you can do a telepathic message.
Oh, okay.
And they can reply.
Okay, I put the slug back on my head.
Okay.
And so I don't have to whisper, and so I'll just say out loud, like in my head, like
Yes.
the same thing I said. Like, I heard rumors.
Please.
Like, I heard rumors that your whereabouts are around here. I came to help you because I felt like something was wrong.
Well, Professor Mummy, you were a sight for sore eyes. I can't believe you're alive. We thought we'd lost you in the mountains. Way up there in the spine of the world. You, the guide, some of the others. We thought we'd lost you to those vicious mountain beasts.
I just give like a quick reply, like, well, actually, because they've never seen a Gallus, they took me as their kin and kind of made sure I stayed alive for 3 years in the cave, which is actually.
I'm afraid we mounted a search party or two, but it's been so long. We assumed the worst. Have you heard word of any others? We were together for a while until we separated to investigate various promising rumors and leads, and well, we've seen hide nor tail of either of the others because we got ourselves in this bit of a situation.
Well, I found 2 of our colleagues, Professor Quickstar and our male elf friend. I forget whose name I forgot.
Good question.
Where is it?
Such notes.
Tolan is working.
Dragon Sail. Laos Dragon Sail.
Okay, so
I also would
Professor-
like to give you a touch of guidance, Tom.
Thank you. Tolan is working on the lock.
So, I found Dragon Scale and Quickstar, but Quickstar, she's not the same as before. She became like my friend over there, gestures my head to Tolan. She got,
What manner of mechanical being is? Look, Professor, you have plenty to catch me up on, clearly, but let us solve our predicament.
Why are you in these cages? Like, what happened to you when you arrived here?
It's actually for our own good. We were, well, we were keen to escape and be on our way, and, well, we weren't particularly prepared for what's beyond the tower. I believe, Professor Mame, that this place is belonging to a Netheril city.
I kind of got that. I pull out the book that I found in the library, and then I just say, like, during my stay in the caves and like what I found, like, north of Goodmead and like all my findings.
Just hanging on every word, just like every thought, I guess. And he's just amazed, and he's like, "Oh, this is most promising. This could be the biggest leap forward for the university in decades. We have to get out of here. The knowledge must reach south. For the university, Mummy. for the university.
Like, at this point, I'm like, oh no, he's gotten a little bit mad, but then at the same time, I do get it, but we just need to get him out of here quickly, because I don't know what dangers lie within this place.
Mm-hmm. And Tom, give me a sleight of hand with your proficiency bonus.
I'm glad you say that, because I have a ability. Let me just double check that this applies. When I'm using tool expertise, your proficiency bonus is doubled for an ability check. Okay.
Nice.
So it's
Yeah.
double.
Double your proficiency bonus and a d4 from Suyala.
It's true.
And inspiration if it all goes horribly.
So we're currently at 15.
If this doesn't work, Mummy, I'm afraid your colleagues were meant to rot. Yeah.
16. Do I want to add...
No.
Do I want to add knowledge of a past life? Yeah, I think that I'm not going to have another crazy important... yeah. We're going to add a d6 to that.
Okay.
Oh, on the table. 20.
Excellent. After a little bit of work, there is a click. Now, is this Professor Thornfingers?
Yes.
Okay. He stands tall, suffering for his time out here. As I said, no heat. Out of the wind, but there's not much heat here. A little bit of insulation from being down, below the earth, but he pulls himself upright, wincing a little from the stiffness, but steps almost regally through the bars and extends a hand to you, Tom, and gives a very firm handshake. You have my thanks. In a hoarse whisper.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I gotta get together.
Now.
I gotta get the other door.
Yeah.
And I will give another touch of guidance.
Okay. So yeah, as you rescue these Lusker University professors, Mame's colleagues, it's just basically it's a matter of time, Tom. Just give me a roll, just to make sure you don't break the lock. But
Well, not great. What's the D4? I don't. It when I say not great, it's with a +6, it could be better. It's a 13.
Okay. This one is trickier and does not open easily, I'm afraid.
I'm gonna need some more time with this one.
Now, Shadow, what are you doing?
I want to open this door.
To the north there? Alright. Let us get you. Zoom in a bit so I can grab it. Zoop. There you go, sir. So, as you peer through, you see an upside-down table sitting in the middle of the room, with books scattered around it. Clinging to the bowed outer wall is an upside-down fireplace, and along that same wall is a window with nothing but hard-packed earth beyond.
All right, open this door.
Okay. Let me just say a quick hi hello to our friends here. Hello. And yeah, as you continue exploring through there, now There you go. Just a tiny little space, really. And as you peer through there, you are surprised as all the sound, small as it was, the sounds of your friends moving, Toll messing with the lock, the small hushed conversations that were happening beyond the telepathic one, all of that just disappears. You are in complete silence there, and your detect magic, detect magic is thrumming in this whole room with a sense of strong illusion magic. But you don't feel any ill effects or anything, you just can't hear anything.
Maybe I'll go back to the team and see if they have any ideas.
As soon as you step across that doorway again, clamber over the upside down door frame, sound comes back. You start to hear your friends in the other room again.
Okay, step back in and shout.
No, none of you hear anything. And you don't hear yourself, Shadov. You don't hear your own voice.
Well, what's all this stuff on the ceiling? Just bars or something? Just trash?
Just broken bits and bobs.
Yeah, they were the best bars that could have been ever written, perhaps. But it is a silent room, so we will never be able to hear them.
I'm afraid so. Okay.
I'm gonna go back to Soyala and ask for help.
Soyala, don't understand.
Yeah?
I require your assistance.
Okay.
Ooh, summoned Soyala.
I take it you've got this, Toll, and I'll give him one more pat on the back with the guidance, and I'll head on over with Shadov.
Mummy. The professor, Molossus, says to you, he taps his head because you have to instigate it, I think.
I'm like, yes. Like, what is it? Like, with my head.
We were accompanied by another feller, a wizardly feller, who claimed to have similar academic interests to the rest of us, and well, he left, headed back to the 10 towns with the rest of the adventuring party that we were with. Left us here doing our research. But that was an awful long time ago. That's when we tried to leave, saying that we'd go look for help and look for them, but those that were left behind with us were not too keen on us making our own way, shall we say. That's why they gave us these palatial residences.
Okay. So the adventurers locked you in these cages?
No, the wizard's colleagues, shall we say. Are you familiar with the arcane arts at all, Mommy?
Just a bit. By the way, Josh, what was the name of that wizard that got burned at the stake? Or, like, John?
Where are my notes? I haven't even opened my notes.
Good question.
Because I remember that wizard. I just remember him being burned at the stake because we'd watched him being burned at the stake, but I forgot his name.
That was your welcome to East Haven, yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, Shadov, can you shift your camera a little bit? Can you tilt the screen or whatever it's balanced on?
What's his name?
Excellent. Cheers, mate. So you're disappearing off the bottom. You're like peering over the top. Peering over the door frame. His name
Was Zan.
was Zan. Yes,
Zan.
indeed.
So I'll just look at Thornfinger and be like, was this wizard Zan, by the way?
Indeed. Have you come across him during your time in the 10 towns?
Yeah, I would say, my first time in East Haven, lovely place, but he got burned at the stake for his actions.
I beg your pardon?
He was sort of a bad person, leading people places, murder, lots of bad things. So they decided to.
We were aware he had some strange leanings, shall we say. His bodyguard is still here.
Oh.
A fella much dedicated to his purpose, carrying on his duties from beyond the grave, shall we say.
I see.
And you may be able to continue any conversationals you're wanting to have with this here Zarn. He's still here, in a manner of speaking.
What?
Are you aware of the magics and the processes that go into making yourself a simulacrum?
Would I be familiar with that?
Give me an Arcana check, just to see.
Okay. I'm like, are you familiar? And like, am I familiar?
EDH, thank you for the inspiration, but I already have it, so I'm going to take disadvantage. I know you're wanting to help me, but you're inadvertently helping the players instead. Cheers, buddy.
Oh my god, it was a fucking nat 20.
Woot! If you got a
What?
books, let them fly. Or as Molossus would say, let them fly. Josh, I'm doing a little dry run for Deadlands.
Yeah, I figured that one out. You gotta get that American going.
Sorry, everyone. Here with an entirely American cast. Okay. It was the name. It was a randomly generated name. How could he have any other accent with that name and that handlebar mustache? Okay.
I'm just glad my southern accent isn't coming out. Anyway,
What?
Join me.
No,
Hold on.
I can't.
I can never go back.
Okay. But
Yes.
I am proficient in the Arcana with this nat 20, I
I bet
believe.
you are. Yes, indeed. Yeah, you are very much aware of the process of making a simulacrum, which is a copy of yourself. But it is magic, and if destroyed, will crumble to snow.
Oh.
But, yes. Powerful magic.
I'll just relay this information to Tone, and because he's also was at East Haven at the time, like, so apparently Zar made a copy of himself with magic and the Arcana, and so he's here, in spirit, but yeah, that wizard's around here somewhere, maybe in this tower, correct? I asked, like, Molasses.
Indeed, but it strikes a interest in philosophical idea. Should we judge the simulacrum with the actions of its creator? If its creator did something so terrible that it needed to be burnt at the stake, should the copy also be punished? Or are their deeds separate?
This is philosophical.
What's your hypothesis, Professor?
Oh god, we're gonna get into this, but so basically we go through this philosophical thing where I'm like, maybe we shouldn't judge it. We should judge it on the copy's actions by its actions and whatnot. And then I realized oh no, we're getting into it. Let's try to get you out of here first.
Transported back to many a discussion in Thornfinger's study back in the university over tea. What was the tea again? I bet Playnard allies would like this tea. Lady.
Oh god, I have it.
Lady, not Lady Grey, because that's the real one.
Lady Silver.
Lady
something.
Silverhand. Yeah, Lady
Yes.
Silverhand. There we go.
Lady Silverhand tea.
Delicious.
Okay, so
Okay.
how's that lock?
Yes. We have this big philosophical conversation. Meanwhile, we cut back north to Shadow. He's just like, now you can hear me. Now you can hear me. He's just diving in and out. So did you just lose interest and just leave him?
No.
I feel like that's what happened.
I will, once he's in the room, or he comes back into the room where we can speak, I will tell him that it seems like this might be some sort of magic to put quiet. I've used it before for patients that have wanted peace and quiet, or those that might have trauma to sound. It is a silent spell, magic.
It is.
So that is why you cannot hear anything.
Can you break it?
If you dispel the magic, I think you should be able to.
You would be able to.
But alas, I don't have anything like that.
Shadow, did you see another door lurking over there in the corner?
The what? Who now?
See, southeast corner. See that white there's another door.
Yeah, but everybody else.
Oh,
is
I'm
doing
just
stuff.
kidding. I do have it. But I have
It's like-
only 1/3 level spell left, so I don't know if I really want to use that on this. Right now.
Not worth the mystery, huh?
Shadow, sorry, try and keep off other tokens. There you go. Sorry, that's why I was accusing Soriala of abandoning you, because I thought she'd gone south again, but she was just underneath your token.
I think Toln also has this type of magic, but I can't quite remember. So we can wait.
Artificers are half casters, so no.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
I didn't know if you had the spell.
I do not have access.
Oh, right,
to
not
third
third level. Yep, you're right.
Gotcha. Now, Shadow. Let's have a look here.
Find another door.
You find what you reckon, just from the way. Oh, thank you, Charlie. Just you reckon from the way it's aligned and the general kind of makeup of this place, this must be the other end of that choked, blocked stairway.
Oh. Well, one mystery down.
Solved. Okay. Now, that's it. Tom. What you do?
We're working on that door some more.
It's not budging, I'm afraid. Mame. These two.
I have an
Nameless
idea.
colleagues.
I will take out my crowbar.
Wait,
Wait,
Mame.
so, yeah.
I have an idea.
Hmm.
Oh, it might not fit though. How big are the cages? Are bigger than the door? Is that correct?
Yeah, afraid so.
Because we could have put it in the other room and then done
Oh,
the
sorry.
That would have been. I thought they were too big for the doors. Though.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Good idea though.
Can Tom get another round, and I'll just be like, you
I
come about
mean-
it. Give him some inspiration words, and he'll get a extra.
I don't think it would really matter too much if we were to use, say, and I'll get a sacred flame ready, like in my hand.
Mm-hmm. I think. Sorry. Yes.
Can you make a silent room?
Hmm?
Can you create silent rooms?
That one I do not have with me today. No. Sometimes I can, yes, but I did not expect that I'd need that today.
Mm-hmm.
So I did not prepare for that.
Now, Professor Mummy, I truly appreciate you coming all this way in search of us, but I cannot, in all good conscience, desert the mysteries that lie in the lower levels.
And I just look at him and telepathically tell him, you are not in good health, and if you were to follow us, you would possibly perish. Also, what was the reason you were trying to silence us? Like, what's in here besides the other people?
Just to give ourselves the advantage. But there is the beastie down in the mess hall. I'm afraid insert name here fell prey to that rather nasty creature.
Oh, no.
There were 4 of us on this expedition.
Oh, no, insert name. I knew him or her well.
Their work, whilst anonymous, will live on in the university.
Yes. But I think maybe it's best for you and the other two, in the name of insert name here, to go up and maybe rest and recuperate for a bit while we take care of the beastie and like explore this place.
Do you need tenure to get a name at your university? Like, if you're a graduate student, do you not get a name? Is that what's going on here?
That's why it's a very, very competitive university.
I'm gonna go babynames.com real quickly.
There you go.
If you want, we've got Sly Flourish's amazing random name generator.
Okay. Let's just give them a name right now. So we just like.
Okay, give me a D10 for each one.
A D10.
Mm-hmm. One. Okay. This one, the one that was lost, unfortunately, to the beast down below, was ironically called Gabriel Beasthound.
He hounded them for too long, and then they finally came back.
Apparently. Now, Professor Thornfinger points out that another reason they haven't left and they're not willing to leave right away is that they, Professor Gabriel was not killed by the creature, rather petrified. And in all of their researches and readings on the subject, there are ways to reverse that. and they would like to, if possible.
Okay. So.
You got another roll for me?
I roll again?
Yep, please. We've got 2 more people. The 2 that are in the cage.
Oh yes, instead of insert name here, so
Preference.
For
1, 2, 3, 4. Prockney Earthrock. That's it.
Earth. And the last one.
Yep.
9.
Okay. These are good Soul Coast names. A 9, that gets us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lossus Grey Crippler. Lossus. Like
Someone. That's a weird family name.
Indeed.
Listen. Yeah, I crippled that gray guy. And I want you to remember it forever. Make sure that's my family name.
Certainly, Mr. Grey Crippler.
So I'll just like telepathically tell the other people like there's someone in the dining hall or the mess hall more down. There's a beast that could petrify people, so let's be careful with that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, there's a possibility we could save him. So, but for now, I think we should just get these 3 to safety. At least try to get the other 2 out of the cage for now.
Apparently he's not a gray beast. Otherwise, this would have been taken care of.
Are the cages bigger than the hole?
Yes. They were here before.
We should.
They are quite beaten up and damaged.
We could move this cage over the hole.
That's what I was thinking.
Then free this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then just be as loud as we need to be.
Okay. So
Unless they can eat you.
Maybe.
You be prepared.
If this simulacrum of Zarn is to be given a chance, I mean, they have the keys.
Oh.
Could have led with that, bruh.
Of course they do. They put us in. They put us in there.
God damn it. Go back in your cage, god damn it.
Professor Mame, whilst I respect your academic achievements and gall for coming here across the frozen wastes, might I remind you of my station in the university?
Also, might I remind you, I came with help. We're here to help you, and here get some like some water. You need to get yourself back into better health. So I think for now, the university rankings is null and void at the moment until we get to safety.
Professor, you've got to learn how to play the game. This is why you're still languishing down there in junior professor. You were always that wild card. That's why we brought you on the expedition in the first place.
Can I shove him in the cage and put him back?
I shall not be handpicked by you, Professor.
I'm kidding. But I'll just be like, for now, let's just like do what my teammates say and like let's try to move the cage over the hole and open it. So.
Okay. So you're gonna block off the hole with the cage and then force the other one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wiston's door.
Opener of doors.
Some doors.
I shall open all of them, and we shall be aware. Let me sort that out for you, mate. Boop. There you go.
Oh.
It's a fossil. No. It's ammonite. No. It is, I think, blocked. Yeah. Yes.
Those are not the keys.
There's a a spiral staircase used to connect.
An upside down spiral staircase?
Indeed. But again, choked with rubble.
No,
As if this whole tower plummeted from a great height.
Back door to the cage then.
Yes. Yes, so whatever it was that dug its way out did so for a reason. Sorry, Tom. Yes.
Talon is like gonna go to the hinges and be like, all right, so if I like put the pressure here and blow this cap off, the hinge will just... Oh, okay.
Okay, give me an intelligence check. With advantage.
Intelligence check,
Know-how.
you'd say.
Mm-hmm. You're a smart fellow.
What's that gonna be? A 19.
Nice. Yeah, you managed to find just the right spots and the right ways to sort this out. And with a what are you using again?
I was just gonna use like a chisel and a hammer, but
Crowbar, surely, right?
A crowbar, yes.
Okay. Yeah, there's a shing as several crowbars are offered to you from around your companions.
Thank you. I have my own.
And yes, there is a dull clang, but you do manage to bust open the damaged cage, and Prockney Earthrock and Lossus Grey Crippler are released from captivity. Thank you, sir. Professor Mummy, a pleasure. Thank you for saving us.
Okay, I think we should maybe get you to the upper level for now. That way, Zarth's copy can have like some distance from you.
Indeed,
and
we've been hypothesizing that there may be some reverse form of altitude sickness, whereas being below ground for prolonged lengths of time can also lead to certain withdrawal effects and affectations of the mind and spirit.
I can see that from how you are currently. But for now, let's try raise out, like go up a little bit and maybe rest.
Lossus comes over. Professor, do you have any paper? I just need some paper. So many ideas. I need to write them down. I just need to write.
I'll just give them some paper because I always have it on hand, like in the quill and ink. I'm like, okay, here you go. For now, let's get you out of here, and then me and my comrades will go down try to.
You produce those in a very timely way because Lossus was kind of eyeing you almost hungrily as he realized you are covered in quills.
Oh, do you need some of this? A beer?
I don't mind if I do. Thank you. And yes, they have a drink.
I was gonna say we could also give them some rations. I know it's not much food right now.
Oh, Talon reaches into his bag and pulls out just like this moldy piece of hardtack. I've had this for a couple of months.
No, I'm sorry, folks, but no.
No, thank you.
I don't want them being diseased as well.
I was saving this for when somebody needed it, but I guess I saved it for too long.
Okay.
I'll just cast Goodberry.
There
give
we
me
go.
10 berries. I'll give one to each of the 3 of them, and it'll give them enough nourishment for 1 day and restore 1 HP point for them.
Okay. You
And some good berries.
give some good berries, and as you are helping them and sating their academic cravings, you hear a scuffling sound coming from the tunnel that leads down through the floor.
But the cage is on it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
When it gets close, I have an action, but I'm gonna wait till it's closer.
I just realized it's gonna be midnight already, and we just spent this entire time going down the tunnel, going to one floor, like, oh, lights, oh, like, we're gonna go down. Doors, my comrades,
I
let's
opened
just talk.
4 doors.
Yeah, that's a lot of progress.
It's okay.
You made the most progress all night.
Yeah, it was good to catch up and talk about stuff. But as this sound comes up, who's by the cage?
Oh, I drink a potion.
I think we're all near it.
What are you drinking?
I don't know yet. We're about to find out.
Roll it.
It was a D6, right?
Yeah.
On the table. Where did it go?
By the table.
We'll roll it digital. Oh, there it is. I can fly. I start flying.
Now you get the.
I can fly for. I have a fly speed. I have a fly speed of 10. Just. That's exactly what happens. I can fly for 10 minutes.
Wow.
I have a fly speed of 10.
Well, from your hovering vantage points and Shadove, I think, right next to the cage after shifting it over the hull, you see a terrifying visage as a humanoid head protruding from dark black armor with the skin stretched tight across its features and its hair mostly gone and that which is left white and brittle as an undead creature comes clambering up the tunnel like so many zombie movies from below, and you hear it hissing through dried lips and a cracked windpipe. What have you done? The master will hear of this. And this creature is clambering up from the depths below.
All right, everybody, get it with what you can before it alerts.
Now remember, there was talk that these people weren't evil.
Okay.
I just automatically look at molasses and be like, all those theoretical talks that we had right now, like, a minute ago, I take it all back. This ain't right. I've dealt with a lot of monsters throughout this journey. This is bad news.
There's
I'm
nothing
going
wrong.
Do you see this, Tom?
Undeath is one method of conquering death. That's our ultimate goal.
I mean, yes. Everyone, look at Tom.
I mean,
Postman.
I mean, but he said master.
There's a difference.
His tone, it doesn't,
Sacred flame.
That seems pretty
We don't have
prejudiced.
time for
That
this.
seems
No,
pretty
sacred
prejudiced to
flame.
me. Hey, buddy, are you? Can we help?
I already sacred flamed him.
Okay. Well, we shall be kicking off next week's session with a burst of sacred flame. And we shall see what happens. Thank you, everybody. It's always nice to have a little explore around a little mini dungeon. And also some nice character stuff in there as well. Thank you very much. But yes, okay, as this creature comes clambering up, I should put him in the spot there. Here we go. Rah. Hello. Okay. And hey, heavy duty. Good meowing to you too. So now I'm afraid we are going to be wrapping up there, but thank you to my lovely players and to all of you over there in chat. It's been lovely to have you with us for our trip into Icewind Dale here as we delve deeper into... Oh, thank you for a subscription as well, Heavy Duty. Thank you so much. Yes, as we delve deeper here into this tower and see just what is going on with the simulacrum of a wizard that you saw burnt at the stake. I wonder if they know as that has happened there. I will be hydrating after, just immediately when we get done here, Heavy Duty. Thank you. Right, so there we have it. Thank you, everybody. Let us go around. This is something I like to do. I've done this in a few sessions recently. what is something that you enjoyed today, or that you are looking forward to in the near future for your character or for the story in general? Okay, so Shadov, what is something you enjoyed or are looking forward to?
I opened a lot of doors. I look forward to opening more doors.
All of the exploring.
Yes.
What's this?
And
What's this? What's this? It makes me like sit back, relax, and like happy as a DM that nothing's going to get missed. That's good. That's good. You do hate seeing a party just breezing past a door and you're looking at that lovely box text there waiting to be read.
So y'all would help me with this room.
To do what?
Hey, I mean, it's still an option. I'm just saying. I don't petrification monster or dispelling this magic.
Choices. Okay. And speaking of Soyala, how about you?
Yeah, so I'm glad that we found the professors so quickly and they're, not dead. I mean, there's a petrified one, but not dead.
Indeed.
So looking forward
also not dead, yes.
to that. Yeah.
Okay. Tol, how about you?
Well, I enjoyed exploration. I enjoyed finding some alchemical supplies. I feel quite attuned to that. And of course,
well done with the potion crate.
Yeah, it was very, very dangerous. Next week, I'm looking forward to having a well-rationed and reasonable discussion about the virtues of necromancy and the undead.
So wait for those flames to die down. Okay, thank you. And last but not least, Mummy.
I liked how we found my colleagues, but it's just like momish, I'm enjoying my conversation because it brings me back to the past, but also freaking out because we're in an underground cave in Icewind Dale and there's some stuff going on. We might die, but
some stuff going on.
It's fine.
Indeed. All right. Okay. Thank you. Right. So yes, and I enjoyed having those in character conversations. It was all good stuff. And yes, indeed, I'm also looking forward to seeing what lies beneath. Right. Thank you all, and we shall be jumping back into Icewind Dale at the same time next week. A massive thank you to everyone who's joined us today. Now, just before I start going on about... No worries, Alok. Thank you so much. Just before I start going on about the things that are coming up this week... Oh, hang on, let me get on the right page here. Oop. Let me do a shout out for our giveaway one more time. Oop. Please, if you are not already, do get yourselves entered into the giveaway and get your chance to win the fantastic bundle of encounters from CZRPG! Exclamation mark enter. Yes, heavy duty, that's the one. Okay, thank you. Good luck to everyone. It is an incredible bundle of so many giveaways and encounters for all sorts of locations. Candlekeep and Avernus and Icewind Dale, where we are today, and the Feywild and all sorts of places, Barovia, Ravenloft in general, the Dark Powers, so many amazing things. Good luck to everyone who's in the giveaway, and I hope that you enjoy as a DM, GM, or if you're a player, then your lucky DM, GM will be very, very grateful for this amazing gift to make your games even better. Now, speaking of chances to do that, let me quickly shout out once more to our fabulous sponsor, CZRPG. Head on over to their amazing Kickstarter that is live as we speak. A fantastic chance to get in on this next great bundle. Did I spell that right? Yes, there you go. Coming from the incredible CZRPG. You can head on over. That's the link that shows that you've come from us, and give them a good hi, hello, and let them know that we came from over here. And please, yes, if you can, do back this incredible Kickstarter. I can't wait to see it myself. And there's so many cool things. Okay, everyone, see that there? Play Nerd Allies will be live. Our good friends, our stream team buddies rolling together. over there in an hour or so. So there is the chat there. Let me do a shout out for you, my friend. Play Nerd Allies. Check my spelling. Yep. Oh, there they are. Everyone do head on over there, going live in an hour. A fantastic group of people doing fabulous adventures, and you would do yourself right to head on over there and catch that if you can. Now, let me tell you what's going on. If you're not already, as I said, please do jump into the giveaway for your chance to win whilst I am doing this, and after I'm finished, we shall draw the winner. Now, we will be heading off to Wednesday evening, Thursday morning, depending where you are in the world, to the Underdark once more as they're trying to escape from the evil clutches of the Queen of Rotten Decay, Zugtamoy, the Demon Lord herself. And then we, later on Thursday, will be back in Ravenloft for our Barovia and Beyond campaign as we continue to play through the fantastic adventure from Arcane Library. Join us then. Join us in the Underdark for another chance to win CZRPG's fabulous giveaway bundle, or later on for a chance to win that adventure from Arcane Library. Lots of giveaways going on at the moment. I hope that you get your chance to win and enjoy all the wonderful products from these wonderful people that we love so much. Then on, let me get my head straight, make sure I've got everything in the right things here. Friday this week we don't have anything at the moment, but then Saturday morning or Friday evening, if you're in that part of the world, I will be over on Tales of Pesh, completing our Eberron adventure that we started a couple of months ago, and that is a similar area to like the frozen norths of Eberron, as we continue into the Frostfell with our incredible group. We have Dead Aussie Gamer, we have Dreaded GM, we have Winter's Tales, AJ over there as well. Just a fantastic group of players, and I cannot wait to get my my Warforged wannabe Goblin back into play. I'm very looking forward to playing with all those wonderful people. Do not miss that on the weekend if you can. Then that brings us around to later on Saturday, when we will be delving back again into an Arcane Library module with a chance to win it with our fantastic Candlekeep Mysteries crew. I hope you can join us for that, and that'll bring us all the way around to next time here in Icewind Dale. Okay, so thank you, all of you lovely people. Let me close up these entries here and choose a winner. Closing. That gone through? Yes. Okay, the entries for the giveaway are all in. Good luck, everyone. Tonight's copy of the fantastic bundle from CZRPG, sponsored as they are because they are doing this incredible Kickstarter. There's the link up there in chat. Please do head on over and give them your support. But tonight's wonderful bundle is going to... Thinking. I forget. I always think I had to say this. Snail? I'm going with Snail. Snail! Congratulations! Okay, so yes, I'll be sending you a whisper, Snail, for the details of how to get that. Many congratulations. I hope you enjoy all of the incredible things. Oh, Heavy Duty, thank you so much for all of that is coming your way very, very soon. Now, everybody else, do join us again for another chance. There are plenty more chances. This giveaway is going to be happening on every stream that is not an Arcane Library stream for the next couple of weeks while the Kickstarter is open. So fear not if you are not able to do that. Yes, Elhawk. Yeah, we're in Japan, most of us. So it is night time for us, except for Shadow over there. Now, we will be seeing you all again very, very soon. But until we do, a massive thank you for everyone who came by today, and we look forward to seeing you all again in the near future. But hey, Silver Red Fox, good to see you. Do join us for our raid. Stick around, get yourself some of those Dream Pie channel points, and we shall spread the love onwards and upwards. And that's all we got for today. But as we like to say around these parts, until next time, Bye everyone, thank you.
Kiss me.
Oh, yes, me.